Oh my goodness, I'm still reeling from the horror that was my experience at Nelson and Colne College Group Nelson. It's like, I thought I was getting a quality education, but no, they had other plans. Plans to ruin my life, it seems. So let's start from the beginning. I was so excited to enroll in their bricklaying course. I mean, who doesn't want to learn how to lay bricks? It's like a vital skill, right? But oh boy, was I wrong. The instructor was like, totally clueless. He guided me on how to lay the bricks, but like, in a way that would surely result in accidents. I mean, I'm not even exaggerating when I say that I trapped my fingers between two bricks. Like it was a miracle I didn't lose them. And of course, the instructors were completely unaware of what was happening. They were just like, oh, you're fine, dear, just put a bandage on it. Are you kidding me? But that was just the tip of the iceberg. The facilities were like ancient, broken equipment, outdated technology. It was like they didn't care about our education at all. And don't even get me started on the parking. I mean, I'm not even disabled, but I could see how frustrating it must be for those who are. They had like no handicapped parking spots, and people would just park wherever like without a care in the world. It was like they didn't value human life or something. And then there was the issue with my maths certificate. I mean, I know I passed, but they lost it. Like they just misplaced it or something. And when I asked them about it, they just gave me the runaround. No apology, no explanation, nothing. It was like they didn't care about my future or anything. But you know what the worst part was? The way they treated special needs students. I mean, my friend's daughter was enrolled in their choices course, and oh boy, was it a disaster. They promised her the world, but like didn't deliver at all. They didn't provide any support, any resources. It was like they didn't care about her well-being at all. And when my friend complained, they just ignored her, like they didn't even bother to respond. It was like they were too busy counting their money to care about the students. And don't even get me started on the staff. They were like so unhelpful. When you asked for help, they would just like pass you around from person to person without resolving anything. It was like they were trained to be unhelpful or something. I mean, I could go on, but like the point is, Nelson and Colne College Group Nelson is a total nightmare. They don't care about their students, they don't care about education.
The businesses surrounding Nelson and Colne College Group, Nelson, they weigh heavily on me. It's not simply that they are lacking, it's a pervasive sense of faded potential, of promises broken before they were ever fully made. It feels like the area is holding its breath, waiting for a vibrancy that may never return. It's a disheartening observation, and one I feel compelled to share. What you'll find here isn't necessarily malicious, but it's a landscape of disappointment, of corners cut and expectations unmet. Let's examine this, shall we? Let's begin with the retail heart, or what remains of it. The establishments near the college feel thin, diluted. It's as if the very concept of shopping has been politely asked to leave. They've retreated, leaving behind a shell that echoes with the ghosts of busier times. Shopping destinations in this area are characterized by a profound sense of emptiness and a distinct lack of investment. Pendle Rise Shopping Centre particularly embodies this. It's a structure haunted by memories of a livelier past. People fondly remember a time when it was a bustling hub, a place you needed to go. Now, people describe it with a tragic sort of resignation as hardly any shops. One person painted a bleak picture of a freezing cold empty building with a mere 4 shops inside. Another simply lamented the slow decline, anticipating the inevitable demolition and rebuild, as if the current state is merely a waiting room for oblivion. It's a place where, as one visitor noted with a touch of dark humour, you might find yourself joining the scrag-end oxygen stealers, just for the warmth. The market downstairs, closed, the toilets, a disgrace. The joy, it seems, has deserted this place, leaving behind only the lingering scent of regret. It feels unfinished, like a half-written story. I find myself incredibly saddened by this, moving now to what should be places of refreshment and hospitality. There's an unsettling trend here, a disquieting lack of care in the details. Establishments like Library Lounge attempt a certain ambience, a touch of sophistication. Their decor seems to attract attention. However, the experience often falls desperately short. I feel an ache in my chest when I describe it. It's an almost theatrical disconnect between presentation and reality. There's a feeling of being misled, a subtle but powerful sense of being forgotten after you've been seated. It's like being a character in a play where no one remembers your lines. Complaints are consistent slow or non-existent service, untrained waitstaff who actively avoid eye contact, and food that doesn't quite meet the promised standard. One visitor recounted a disastrous Valentine's Day reservation, only to be unceremoniously relocated to a casual restaurant, feeling embarrassed by their attire. Another received a steak for nearly $50 that tasted as if it hadn't even met a filet mignon. Even something as simple as a dessert order became a source of frustration, with a $1 discrepancy representing the overall principle of carelessness. And then there's the lingering feeling of waiting for service, waiting for food, waiting for anything resembling attention. It's as if time slows down in this establishment, stretching out into an endless, frustrating expanse. It's quite distressing. The restaurants that attempt to offer something more authentic, like simla tandoori, seem to struggle with the most basic of tenets: timely delivery. Numerous reviews recount agonizing waits, orders arriving hours late, incorrect, or cold. One customer waited 2.5 hours for a meal to arrive from a nearby location. Another discovered their food was missing completely. There's also an undercurrent of dissatisfaction with the quality itself, with complaints of blandness, overcooking, and a general lack of seasoning.
It feels like a cruel joke, a promise of a delicious meal being replaced by a cold, disappointing reality. This is a wound to the soul, a small but significant betrayal of trust. You have to wonder, lurking beneath the surface, is the owner simply overwhelmed? Is this a case of biting off more than they can chew, or something more nefarious? Finally, let's look at places offering late-night experiences. The picture is no more hopeful. Restaurants like Will's strive to convey an image of sophisticated evening entertainment, but again fall short, appearing to act like they are more than capable. Overpriced drinks, rude staff, and inconsistent service plague this establishment. One review describes a single GT costing £16, while another details being brusquely told to move despite a lack of available seating. Food is a mixed bag, with some dishes described as nice while
Script content so I was looking into scams near Nelson and Colne College Group. Nelson, you know. Like, why do people even do this stuff? It's so sad. Okay, so businesses around Nelson and Colne College Group. Nelson, some of them, like, they try to trick tourists. There was this one souvenir shop, super cute from the outside, right? But inside, they were charging people double for cheap stuff, like pretending it was handmade local crafts when it was just mass-produced junk. And tourists, they don't know, they just buy it because they ray excited, you know. And then later they realized they got scammed. I bet they felt so stupid after, but it's not their fault. The shopkeepers just probably nothing happened to them though, they ray still there doing the same thing. Then there's this cafe near Nelson and Colne College Group. Nelson looks nice, but they add extra charges to your bill if you ray not local. Like service fee or whatever, but only for tourists. And if you don't check, you just pay it. I mean, how sneaky is that? The tourists probably just paid and left, not even realizing until later. And the cafe still open, probably still doing